Hi, it's Margaret Seconet, and welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic, and that is water. How drinking it at the right time can actually benefit your body or help your body. Okay, so we get inundated with articles upon articles on when to eat, drink, and the effectiveness or consequences of not doing it right. So our body is made up mostly of water, and yet many of us hardly drink 1 or 2 glasses a day. And this is important because all our cells and even our bones contain water, and it is fundamental to our existence and good health. So water also carries most of the nutrients and the vitamins and the oxygen to our cells, and it also takes away the toxins from it. So the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to drink water, preferably pure and unadulterated water. So, what we usually try to find out is whether drinking at the right time can actually do or give you more benefit than other times. So, I'd like to share some, daily regimen or some of my preference when I drink water. So, right now, if you were to ask me if I prefer drinking cold water or hot water, I would actually say I prefer to drink hot water, and usually you do that when you wake up, before bedtime, before a shower, definitely after a shower. I usually start my day off with a glass of water with a bit of lemon upon waking up. It helps me get started for the day, and then maybe after that, of course, you'll have your breakfast. No, drinking tea is what I opted for because it has, it doesn't have as much caffeine as coffee, although I love the smell of freshly brewed coffee, but I gave that up a long time ago. And tea can actually also be diuretic, and I think coffee as well. So it's kind of good to replenish yourself with fluids throughout the day, you know. Now, here is an important part that I want to share with you. Is there an art to drinking water? And I can tell you there definitely is. So, what is important here also is during mealtime. So, listen up. I would like to share with you the first tip is to drink water around 20 to 30 minutes before mealtime. you know Usually I start meal, like drinking water before 20 to 30 minutes. It is one of the first thing that I would give you as a tip. Okay. Don't And then the second tip that I would like to share with you is usually, I start my family meal with a small bowl of soup. It doesn't fill you up. It just helps you clean up your esophagus. Can also kind of signal your tummy that to be ready for more food. It's coming, that type of thing. Then this is also what I would really want to stress with you. The part wherein I think helps me a lot, okay, in actually maintaining my weight and not probably overeating. Okay, so my third tip here is that when you're consuming your meal, okay, avoid drinking any liquid, okay, especially pop or juice during the meal. Okay. Now, if you are actually having a meal that's pretty dry and you're starting to choke, that type of thing, then I would actually recommend to have the soup on hand. Okay, a small bowl of soup, to accompany your meal. Let's say if you feel that your food is too dry, then definitely have a bit of soup to actually wash down the food that you're having a hard time So soup in itself is actually has a lot of nutrients because all the meat, all the vegetables that you have been boiling it with have actually all gone down to the liquid. Okay, usually if you want to toss aside or not eat the meat, or it's actually okay because most of the nutrients are already found in the soup. So it's kind of like a meal in itself, right? So again, when you're eating a meal, supper, lunch, dinner, avoid drinking the liquid while you're eating. And if you feel a bit choky about it, then have some soup. Well, yes, maybe a sip of water, if you don't have the soup with you. But preferably eat and how do you call it? And eat and make sure that you're actually feel, full. Okay. So because if you do drink while you're eating, what you're actually doing to yourself is you're actually filling your stomach with more liquid than the solids. Now, when that happens, you also feel full, but you're not full with the solid food. You're actually full with just the liquid, and sooner or later, you'll actually also feel hungry again. And so it's better that when you're eating, just eat until you feel a bit full. That's my secret. Don't eat when don't eat to the fullest, or when you're like, okay, that's too much already, no, eat to the point that when you feel a little bit full already, then stop. Okay, and then after that, what you do is just that's when you drink your water. When you finish a little bit, when you're finished, when you feel that you're full, then just to clean up and just to make you swallow the rest of the food, then drink your liquid. I usually don't drink a lot, and the part that is what happens now is that once you drink your water or your liquid, well, for me in my case, I feel full, and when that happens, I can't eat anything else anymore. So I know that I've actually consumed enough solids for my body, and the liquid that I have actually consumed is not really so much that I feel full, but I'm not really full. Okay, and so it doesn't make me feel hungry again that fast. Okay, so this is part of the reason, like I would like to share this video with you. It's just to share this secret with you because I know people have asked me about my weight, and I have always told them that there's probably a secret to drinking water. One of the first secret is that there is an art to the drinking of water during mealtime, and that is to drink water around 20 to 30 minutes before a meal. The other part is like if if you have the ability to actually make soup to go with your meal, then do so. And then the third part is like when you're eating, please avoid drinking liquid, and preferably really avoid drinking pop or juice. And if you're feeling a little bit choky, yes, drink a bit of soup, drink a little bit of water just to wash down that food. But when you do this, you know that when you're full, or on the verge of really fullness, you know that your stomach is actually filled with food instead of liquid. Okay, now the other thing that I actually wanted to share with you is something that it's kind of like a habit or whatever. But anyway, just something that because we all go to buffets, right? We all, I mean, with this pandemic, of course, all these restaurants are closed. But when I'm at a buffet, I drink soup as my dessert. Yes, you heard it right. I go back for soup seconds when I am at a buffet. So instead of going to the dessert table, I head for the soup counter. Don't get me wrong, I am no saint when it comes to sugary stuff, but I'm highly picky with what dessert I indulge myself with. So, so most of the times I don't really visit the dessert counter, so I guess it all boils down to self-control. Now, that's another thing to consider, you know. So anyway, that's something that so in summary, what are the benefits of drinking water at the correct time? Now, researchers have actually shown that drinking water at the right time maximizes the effectiveness on the body. So here are just some of the benefits of drinking water. Now, if you drink 2 glasses after waking up, it helps activate your internal organs. If you drink 1 glass 30 minutes before a meal, it helps with the digestion. And 1 glass before taking a bath helps lower your blood pressure. 1 glass before going to bed helps in avoiding stroke or heart attacks. So usually after before going to bed and waking up, I usually also drink some water. I don't think I'm very religious about drinking the 1 glass of water here, but it is something that that I'd like you guys to remember. So hope these few tips and tricks can actually help you as it has done me. And I hope that I could see you again soon in my next video. There will be other videos coming up, and please subscribe to my channel. So thank you again for joining me, and hope to see you again soon at my other videos. So it's Margaret saying bye bye for now.